Borscht is a soup of Ukrainian origin that is popular in many Eastern and Central European countries. In most of these countries, it is made with beetroot as the main ingredient. In some countries, tomato is used as the main ingredient, while beetroot acts as a secondary ingredient. Other, non-beet varieties also exist, such as the tomato paste-based orange borscht and green borscht. Potatoes and cabbage are also standard. Some regions have green borscht where cabbage is substituted with green spinach. Etymology: the soup made its way into North American cuisine and the word into English vernacular by way of Slavic and Ashkenazi Jewish immigrants from Central and Eastern Europe. Alternative spellings are borshch and borsh. It is called in various languages: Azerbaijani bor unregistered trademark, Belarusian, th plus or minus th 3/4 n euro nn, Bora infinite, borshch, Bulgarian, th plus or minus th 3/4 n euro n, borsh, Czech, Bora infinite, Estonian, Bora, German, borschch/beaten bortsch, Latvian, Bora infinite s, Lithuanian, Bara infinity, Polish, Basque, Romanian, bor unregistered trademark Ruszk, Russian, th plus or minus th 3/4 n euro n per mil, borshch, Slovak, Bora infinite, Turkish, Bora section, Ukrainian, th plus or minus th 3/4 n euro n per mil, Yiddish, okk, borsht and Syriac, ua. Borsh. The name was earlier applied to hogweed soup, and originally to the hogweed plant itself. While the original Ukrainian word ends in shch, not sht, the t was substituted when the word was borrowed into Yiddish. Note that in Bulgarian the combination sht corresponds to shch in other Slavic language. The Bulgarian pronunciation is likely an archaic one, retained from Proto-Slavic. The word was then borrowed into American English from Yiddish. Hot and cold borscht. The two main variants of borscht are generally referred to as hot and cold. Both are based on beets, but are otherwise prepared and served differently. Hot borscht, the kind most popular in the majority of cultures, is a hearty soup. It is almost always made with a beef or pork broth. It usually contains heavy starchy vegetables including potatoes and beets, but may also contain carrots and peppers. It may be eaten as a meal in itself, but is usually eaten as an appetizer with dark rye bread. Cold borscht. Borscht is served cold in many different culinary traditions, including Belarusian, Latvian, Lithuanian, Polish, Russian and Ukrainian. Other cooked soups are served cold in various parts of Europe, such as Hungarian cold tomato and cucumber soups, and sour cherry soup. Its preparation starts with young beets being chopped and boiled, together with their leaves when available. After cooling down, sour cream, soured milk, kefir, or yogurt may be added, depending on regional preferences. Typically, raw chopped vegetables, such as radishes or cucumbers, are added and the soup is garnished and flavored with dill or parsley. Chopped, hard-boiled eggs are often added. The soup has a rich pink color which varies in intensity depending on the ratio of beets to dairy ingredients. Polish variants. The basic Polish borscht recipe includes red beetroot, onions, garlic, and other vegetables, such as carrots and celery or root parsley. The ingredients are cooked for some time together to produce a clear broth, and the soup is then served as bouillon in cups or in other ways. Some recipes include bacon, as well, which gives the soup a distinctive smoky taste. Other versions are richer and include meat and cut vegetables of various kinds, with beetroot not necessarily dominating. This variation of borshch is not strained, and the vegetable contents are left in. Such soup can constitute the main course of a Polish obiad. Borshch in its strictly vegetarian version is the first course during the Christmas Eve feast, served with ravioli-type dumplings called uszka with mushroom filling. Typically, this version does not include any meat ingredients, although some variants do. The beet basis is not required. There is a sour rice soup called angstrom 1/4 erek. The wheat flour-based variant of this soup is called borshch, made from a base of fermented wheat, usually added to a broth of boiled white fresh sausage. It is served hot with cubed rye bread and iced hard-boiled eggs added to the broth, and horseradish is often added to taste. A key component to the taste of borshch is acidity. While it can be made easily within a few hours by simply cooking the ingredients and adding vinegar, lemon juice, or citric acid, the traditional way is to prepare borshch several days in advance and to allow it to naturally sour. Depending on the technique, the level of acidity required, and the ingredients available, borshch takes 3 to 7 days to prepare in this way. Other regional recipes. There are local variations in the basic borscht recipe. In Armenian cuisine, it is served warm with fresh sour cream. In Assyrian cuisine, it contains beets, beef, and cabbage, and is served warm. In Azerbaijani cuisine, it is served hot and it usually includes beets, potatoes and cabbage, and optionally, beef. 1 soup spoon of plain yogurt is added on top, as typically served in Azerbaijan. In Belarusian cuisine, the tomatoes are standard, sometimes in addition to beets. It is usually served with smetana and a traditional accompaniment of pampushki, small hot breads topped with fresh chopped garlic. In Chinese cuisine, it is known as ruoson soup. Tomatoes and tomato paste are used instead of beets, in addition to beef, cabbage, potatoes, and carrots. It is similar to the Russian beet-based borscht. In northern Chinese cuisine, particularly in and around the city of Harbin in Heilongjiang Province, an area with a long history of trade with eastern Russia, the soup known as hectocubed ngtang is mainly made with red cabbage. In Doukoba cuisine, the main ingredient is cabbage, and the soup also contains beets, potatoes, tomatoes and heavy cream, along with dill and leeks. This style of borscht is orange in color, and is always eaten hot. In East Prussia, sour cream and beef is served with the beaten borshch. In Iranian cuisine, it is served warm with fresh sour cream. In Lithuanian cuisine, dried mushrooms are often added. In Mennonite cuisine, borscht is a cabbage, beef, potato and tomato soup flavored with onions, dill and black pepper. This soup is part of the cuisine absorbed by Mennonites in Ukraine and Russia. Mennonite summer borscht contains beet leaves, potatoes, dill, and sausage. It is made with a pork stock, usually made by boiling the sausage contained in the soup. Hard-boiled eggs are sometimes added. There is also a Mennonite borscht made with chicken. In Romanian cuisine, it is the name for any sour soup, prepared usually with fermented wheat bran, which gives it a sour taste. In fact, Romanian gastronomy uses with no discrimination the words Shiba Florin, or unregistered trademark or, sometimes, Zima Florin per acritura Florin. One ingredient required in all recipes by Romanian tradition is lovage, which has a characteristic flavor. Romanians usually call the traditional borscht made from beetroot or unregistered trademark borshch or Shiba Florin desficla Florin. Romanian or unregistered trademark recipes can include various kinds of vegetables and any kind of meat, including fish. Their aroma is significantly improved by adding lovage leaves. In Russian cuisine, it usually includes beets, meat, cabbage, and optionally, potatoes. In Ukrainian cuisine, it can be a vegetable soup or based on either chicken or other meat bouillon. Traditionally borshch is served with pampushki and smetana. Main ingredients include specially prepared red beets, potatoes, carrots, beans, celery, fresh or dried mushrooms, herbs, chopped cabbage, chopped fresh tomatoes or tomato sauce. See also, Basque Bari, Schchai, Borscht Belt, sorrel soup. In Eastern European cuisines it is often called green borscht. References. External links: The Story of Borshch from The Guardian,